How's it going, guys? Lonely Boy, first video on YouTube. Today, opening the brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Set booster box of Maze of Muertos. Yeah, actually pretty cool set. A lot of retrains for Pumpkin, and then Magician of Chaos, and then just some new cards. Illusion Gate, a classic card from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX anime. Really, really hoping to pull the Uriah with the original anime art. So we'll just crack into this. This kind of being a subset, nothing like too crazy value, but just more for the collection. So yeah, let's get right into it. Open this up here. Now, first video on YouTube is going to be opening Yu-Gi-Oh! But this will also just be me talking about what might be posted on here. I'm a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh!, fan of professional wrestling, music, movies, sports. So I may just end up talking about any and everything. But at least for opening video, might as well introduce myself while we open this brand new set. The set just came out today, January 20th, or February 20th when recording this. So excited to open something day of release. I got this at one of my local card shops, Oinkers Island. So if you guys are in the Broken Arrow, Oklahoma area, Oinkers Island, pretty cool store. Board games, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic, Pokemon, and any other TCG, and vintage video games as well. So get all these packs out here and shuffle them around. But yeah, just with the first video, trying to think of something to post. And this set came out, so I was like, you know what, let's not open this right away. Let's wait till I got home and open it on here and have this be a good first introduction video. Sorry if the audio of the packs comes through a lot. I probably will eventually just get like a personal microphone. That way it's just audio of my voice. So yeah, let's throw all of these back in here and get started. Yeah, really the big thing is the Uriah. That's at least what I'm looking for. There's also, in this box, you get 4 secret rares, and 2 of them will be the chibi arts, which are really cool. Fun little thing just to have in the collection. I've got a couple of chibis, but definitely want to get more. I do not know the pack trick, so we'll do one to start, called the Haunted. Chain Shi, this Sperato. Okay, ultra rare, Red Lotus, Flame Crime. This is just a fire support. Cool. So, oh yeah, Eucalyptus Mall. This is a card from Chumley in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I'm currently rewatching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, the original Japanese sub, and I've really been enjoying it. GX might be my favorite of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, just based on characters and cards. So it looks like it's 3 from the back. Great Mammoth of the Netherworld. So yeah, somewhat of a retrain. Called Haunted deck. Pretty cool. An ultra rare start. If you guys are watching, definitely comment if you're into Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me know if you're excited for this set and what you're hoping to pull. Gamma, the Electromagnet Warrior. Starship Adjust Plane. Prima Light. Bethzelos Zombie World, Researcher, and Requus, the Shining Mars Saint. Very cool. Probably only sleeve up the big ones that I care about. With Yu-Gi-Oh, for me, it's more about just collecting. I don't play very meta relevant. I like to make anime character specific decks, or just decks that I think are cool, and play casually with my friends. Don't really go in it for the value, but if I do pull something valuable, then hell yeah, and we'll flip it to get more boxes or something like that. All right, Ian Royd, Light Water Dragon. You know, did they ever make a Fire Dragon? I know there's plenty of Water Dragon support. So here's Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames, just regular, rare, but we want... So this is the original art that has always been out for the TCG, for the card game. But in the anime, it has a different art. And in this set, there's a possibility of getting the anime art, and it's a Starlight rare. It's a really pretty card. Starlights are not guaranteed in a box, so really hoping I can get that, because that's the #1 card I want from this set. Pendulums, don't like. More Rocket cards. Lightning Storm reprint. If you control no face-up cards, activate one of these effects. Destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. Destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. You can only activate one Lightning Storm per turn. Okay, Elemental Hero Thunder Giant, Voltic Thunder. So I am right now working on collecting original Elemental Heroes, so cool to have, but it won't go into my little collection. I also am only looking for back when the hero wasn't in all caps. I don't know when they decided to switch that, I guess, so it could be cohesive with evil and masked heroes, so more cards could all work together. But I want like where just the H is capitalized, not the whole word is in all caps. I think, yeah, I'd rather just have the original Thunder Giant at that point. More types of videos. I may just talk about sports. I'm a big fan of New York sports teams, so the Giants for football, the Mets for baseball, the Knicks for basketball, the Rangers for hockey. So if I ever talk about sports, it'll probably be just about my favorite teams. And also love professional wrestling. A lot of professional wrestling content will probably come out that I will make. Probably just like more like deep dives into wrestling, talk about like importance of stories or my favorite stories, stuff like that. So yeah, Bazoo, the Soul Devourer, another Uriah. Hey, maybe that's a sign that we'll get the Uriah I want. Not the Endless Enigma. More Pendulums. Analyzer. Vampire Sucker, Link card. I do like Link monsters. Magnet Conversion. State of the Snakehair. Zombie card that works with Call of the Haunted. Pretty cool. You can discard this card, add one Call of the Haunted or one spell trap that mentions it from your deck to your hand. If this card is special summoned, you can target one attack position monster your opponent controls. That face-up monster cannot attack. Its effects are negated. Also, it cannot be used as material for a fusion, synchro, exceed, or link summon. You can only use each of the effective starts once per turn. Cool. Another ultra rare. In the background here, I have this cool Pot of Greed coffee mug, and then Serpent Knight Dragon, which is also my profile picture. Serpent Knight Dragon is that is an original first edition Magic ruler before they changed it over to Spell Ruler. Serpent Knight's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time. I have it even tattooed here on me. I was so upset that Serpent Knight Dragon was not one of the QCRs that were available in any of the rarity collections, because it was available in the OCG, but not TCG, and that was a big letdown for me. Okay, 3 from the back. Prima White, Great Mammoth of the Netherworld, Ritual of the Matador. It's a really, really cool art. Magnetic Field, the bleeding on the text is real bad. That kind of looks cool. Banishment of the Dark Lords, Mayhem for Hire, Sandwich Day. So, a nod to the egg sandwiches in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. If you have a monster in your graveyard, pay 200 life points, draw 1 card, and reveal it. Then, if it is a monster, apply this effect based on its attribute. An attribute not in your graveyard, draw a card. An attribute in your graveyard, discard 1 card. You can only activate 1 Sandwich Day per turn. Pretty cool. I would love if they did more. They just released a legendary dex for 5Ds, and I know they've done it plenty of times with GX over the years, but I would love more, because that way it's easier to get when it's newer. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is about to blow up with the new, I can't remember what they call it, but it's the full art, and then they're coming out with serial numbers, so only like, it'll say like 5 out of 100. So because of that, I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is really going to blow up, which is great, because right now Pokemon is dominating everything, but also would love for Yu-Gi-Oh! To have that recognition. All right, Burgundy, the Magical Elf, Drill Armed Dragon, so Armed Dragon support. Dragonic Warrior, this card looks sick. You can discard 1 card, special summon 1 level 4 or lower dragon monster from your hand or deck, except Dragonic Warrior, but negate its effects. Oh, and this is a dragon. 1510. Cool. Magic Planter, Bapselos, Borreload Furious Dragon reprint. Oh, shoot. Heck yeah. Dark Karibo Collector's Rare. So, I don't know if it's coming across well with the lighting, but that is a Collector's Rare. Heck yeah. Collector's Rares are not guaranteed. Dark Karibo. I'm trying to see if I can get the foiling to show up, but very, very cool. Collector's Rare. Heck yeah. Yeah, Starlights and Collectors are not guaranteed. Awesome. So, big card hit right there. So many different Karibos. Lightwater Dragon. Ritual of the Matador. Beat Bladesman for Hire. Quad Boral Dragon. Oh, nice. One of the chibis. Armed Dragon, level 10 chibi art. Super cool. Well, now I want the other chibis, the Armed Dragons. We will sleeve that for sure. All right. Some booster box openings on YouTube are really long. Some are pretty quick. This one probably be a little bit on the longer side because I'm also just yapping. But that's what this channel is really going to be all about, is yapping. Soul Devourer Alpha, the Electronic Magnet Warrior, Soulstar Crystal, Imperial Custom. Face up, continuous traps cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect except Imperial Custom. You can only control 1 Imperial Custom. Okay. Zombie World. Look at that awful bleed. If I'm going to start doing pack openings, I got to stop chewing my nails because my nails and fingers look awful. Heart of Gaia, super rare. More Gaia support. It's pretty cool. I'll set it over there. Can't believe we got a collector's rare. First box. That's awesome. Scourge. I really want that, the Vampire support, Illusion Gate. Call of the Haunted. Seeing that a lot with all the other zombie cards. That's Overload Future Fusion. So kind of a Cyber Dragon. Because Future Fusion is used by Zane. GX. Pretty cool. Maze of Muertos. Maze of Death. Okay. God, the foiling bleed on the text is awful. The first Dark Lord. Necroworld Banshee. Pilgrim Reaper. Magnet Warrior Omega Plus. And this is my first video, so you know the cards will kind of be, I don't know where to always keep my hands and still see everything. And hopefully there won't always be a glare at this like case. It's like a plastic case right here, so it's like reflecting light onto everything. But that's all right. This is just the first video, so it's okay if it's a little rough. Dark Magic Talisman. Dark Lord Amdisk. That's cool. Santa Claus. Oh, what happened here? Quality control is awful. Vampire Sucker. Nice! Okay, so we got 2 of the Armed Dragon chibis. So you're guaranteed 2 in a box. Got level 3 and level 10. Heck yeah. I like the chibis. Because since we didn't get a QCR Serpent Knight Dragon, can I get a chibi Konami? That would be awesome. They even gave Serpent Knight Dragon a retrain in what? Duelist Alliance. Give us more Serpent Knight Dragon stuff. Eucalyptus Mole. Cool guy wearing sunglasses. Scarlet Scourge. Dark Lord. Raider. Cutia. Pendulums Man. Never understood him, never will. Researcher. Ectoplasmic Fortification. Some more of the zombie stuff. And Call of the Haunted. Cool. I think we're only like halfway through the pack. I'm going at this super slow. Sorry, guys. Beta Electromagnetic Warrior. Flying Sea. Sloppy Stasher Squirrel. Heck yeah. A little silly card. I like that. And just a super rare Dark Karibo. Now I'm like really questioning it. If this is a it definitely is. I need to like pull it up closer. Yep, it is a collector rare. I think. I don't know, it's like kind of stressing me out. It is. It's just nowadays the foiling kind of bleeds around. So when you see it, it's questionable, but you can definitely tell because the edges have like that collector rare like texture to it. So super rare, collector rare. And obviously I'm dumb in the text. Yeah, collector rare. I like the collector rares. The collector rares in what was it, Stampede? Those were incredible. Probably my favorite rarity. Soul Union, Elemental Sparkman, Delta, No Material, Magnetic Field, Dark Lord Enchantment, Condemned Dark Lord Link. There's a card that just came out in the prior set, Burst Protocol, that has this girl's artwork on it. And I really want that card. It's pretty cool. I just can't remember what it's called. I don't really know too much about meta. I know that people play Ash and the Molch Army. But yeah, I just like to build like character-centered decks. So I have a Valkyrie deck, which was the pink-haired guy, Siegfried. I have a Zane deck, true to Zane, so only cards he used in the anime. Yeah, I plan on building more, like a Crystal Beast, Johann deck. Sometimes I might say the Japanese name or the English name, Jesse, Johann. Make a true to him deck, so only, oh, my cat's running around. Only using the Crystal Beasts, like one of each Crystal Beast. Junk Mail, Steiner the Electric Speller, Magnet Warrior, Gracia, Sheridan, Lightning Storm, Maiden in Love. Very cool. Okay. Next pack. And maybe when I get more used to this, I might like do a 2-camera thing where you see my face, but probably not. Ooh, Infernity Queen. Infernity support. If you have no cards in your hand and this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 1 dark monster from your graveyard, then target 1 dark monster you control. It can attack directly this turn. Heck yeah. I've been trying to make an Infernity deck, so that will go there. Nurikabe, Imperial Custom, Wallow, Mayhem for Hire, Army of the Haunted. So, 3 different guys, cards in one. If you control Call the Haunted and this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can special summon this card. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Call the Haunted in your graveyard and set it. You can only use each effect of Army of the Haunted once per turn. 6-star, 2400. Cool. I'm liking these sets where they're like going back to the old cards and like giving them a buff or retrain, making them cool. So we have a collector's rare. We have the 2 Chibi secret rares, but so far that's it. We haven't pulled like the secret rares from this set. So yeah, hopefully we can. Whoa, Festa Balloon. That card's crazy. An illusion card. I don't remember if I did the pack trick on here. A Torrential reprint. Barbarol Dragon. See in there, it's messed up. Yeah. A Rescue Ace. Oh, here we go. Ultra rare Dogmatica Lawbringer. Oh, should probably hold it centered. That's cool. And I can't keep it centered. All right, so that's our 3rd Ultra. 3rd, I believe. Yeah. There's just a pile of loose packs back there, sorry. All right. Heroes Rule 1, 5 Freedoms. Got the dual disc on there. That's cool. Alpha, Bane Shade, Warlord, Banishment of the Dark Lords, Zorora, Matador Archfiend Ritual. Super cool art. Cool. Just trying to get it to focus. Also, these packs are just super real loose. What the hell? See, I would do Digimon openings, but because I love Digimon probably more than just as much as Yu-Gi-Oh. But the cards are Ill Blood, Starship, Just Plane. Because Digimon's not known for cards. Yu-Gi-Oh is known for cards. But any Digimon content is cool though. Magnet Conversion, Ultimate Slayer, Chronicle Sorceress. So this is support for Dark Magician and Blue Eyes. 1250, 1250. Attack and defense. Interesting. Soviet Union, Premolite, Flying Sea, and then I'll know like how to really get everything set up. That way stuff isn't like in my way while I'm trying to do this opening, and I can always just kind of keep the cards centered. Mayhem for Hire. Vortex of Time. Is this a fucking we'll curse on this channel, I don't care. Vortex of Time is Time Wizard support. No, it is Call of the Haunted. More Call of the Haunted stuff. Interesting. Well, if you like zombies and the trap card Call of the Haunted, this set is for you. We're still looking for our 2 secret rares, so maybe we'll get the Pumpkin or the Dark Magician. Oh, normal monster. Psychic Tuner. Stinger, the Electric Expeller. Drill Arm Dragon. Beat Bladesman for Hire. Gnome Material. Borload and... Whoa! There we go. Secret rare, the Gaze of Timaeus. Oh, heck yeah. Target 1 Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl in your field or graveyard. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck that mentions that monster's material by shuffling it into the deck as material. This is treated as a fusion summon with the Eye of Timaeus, but banish it during the end phase of the next turn. You can only activate the Gaze of Timaeus per turn. So it's like a quick... Okay, so it's quick play Eye of Timaeus, and then you just get it for a moment, though. That's super cool. Really cool artwork. Okay, so a secret rare that isn't the Chibis. And we've got 3 packs left, so we still should be expecting 1 more. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, leave a like, follow, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. The cliche stuff that I kind of hate mentioning. But just let me know what you think. And I'll just keep doing this because, I mean, not really doing this for anyone but myself, really. Just doing this to, it gives me a platform to talk about it. Because sometimes when I get booster boxes, I'll just open it and be like, oh, that's cool. And then I'll read it out loud. And I'm just like, well, I could just put this in front of a camera and let other people enjoy it. Because I probably have opening videos in the background on my TV or computer all the time, especially Rux and 34 and MBT. So shouts to them for inspiring. Well, I mean, MBT doesn't really do openings, but he talks about cards. Yeah, so I was like, well, I already opened so many packs. Might as well put it on front of the camera and talk about my enjoyment of it even more. I really like this Dragonic Warrior card. Call of the Forgotten, ultra rare. When this card is activated, you can set up to 3 Call of the Haunteds from your deck and or graveyard. And if you do, until the end of your opponent's turn, you cannot special summon except zombie monsters or monsters from the graveyard. Once per turn, if you activate Call of the Haunted, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, send it to the graveyard. You can only activate 1 Call of the Forgotten per turn. So field spell. Ultra rare. Cool. 2 more packs. So since we got a collector's rare, I don't know if because you get that, then you're not going to get a Starlight. But still a possibility, who knows? Really want that Uriah. Santa Claus. Got to keep this in centered and focused. Ultimate Slayer. No Material. Necro-Rolled Banshee. And Dark Lord. You go back. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can send 1 Dark Lord card from your deck to the graveyard. I'll use this once per turn. Okay, super rare. Alrighty, so once I get organized back behind the camera, last pack, Maze and Muertos. This might probably be my only box I open. I might just end up buying Uriah, just straight up online. I mean, obviously it's more enjoyable, the thrill of the hunt. But Really, that's the only card in the set worth going after, in my opinion, for me. I might buy booster bundles here and there, but I'm really excited for some of the sets that are coming out, though. Rarity Collection 5. Yeah, going to be a lot of openings on that. Hunting serial numbered cards and the full arts. So, last pack. You guys have stuck around this far. Thank you so much. Hope this wasn't too rough as a first video, but this was a lot of fun and definitely be doing more. All right, last pack. Junk Mail, Eucalyptus Mole, Great Mammoth of the Netherworld, Rescue Ace Impulse, Dark Lord Rebellion, Dark Lord Contact with terrible script, and last card, Masked Hero Dusk Crow. So that's a super rare. So I suppose since you get a Starlight. Oh, I'm dumb. This was a secret. Ectoplasmic Fortification. Hey, first video, I get a pass for that. This was the other secret. Whoops. Okay, so the three big hits here, the two secret rares, and a collector's rare, Dark Karibo for collectors, Ectoplasmic Fortification secret rare, and the Gaze of Tamias secret rare. Super cool. And then the Chibis, Armed Dragon level 3 and Armed Dragon level 10. Chaz Princeton, or Manjome in the anime. Heck yeah. Alright guys, thank you. Hopefully this wasn't too rough, but like I said, just the first video, just to do some openings, kind of talk. This is really fun and definitely plan on doing a lot more. So thank you guys. We'll see you next time.